The nightclub pulsates with a frenzied energy, bodies writhing under a storm of flashing lights and booming music. Tommy, Sincere, and their crew explode through the entrance, their expressions hard, a silent promise of violence in their eyes. Guns flash in the strobe lights as they carve a path through the crowd, their movements precise, their intent unmistakable. The robbery erupts in chaos, a brutal ballet of fear and desperation unfolding under the deafening music. Money rains down like confetti, a perverse celebration amidst the terror, faces contorted in a tableau of pure, unadulterated fear. Sunlight floods Tommy's lavish apartment, highlighting the cold, modern decor as he sits at a glass table, meticulously counting stacks of cash. The minimalist phone rings, cutting through the silence of his opulent yet sterile surroundings. Tommy answers, his gaze fixed on the money, a predatory glint in his eyes. Yeah? An unknown voice whispers promises of untold riches. Got another one lined up, bigger than last time. A cold smile plays on Tommy's lips as he accepts the challenge. Risks are just opportunities in disguise. I am in. When and where? Sunlight floods Sincere's apartment, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air as he sits with his child. Tian hums softly, the aroma of spices filling the air, yet tension hangs heavy in the sunlit room. Sincere shifts the child, his face etched with worry as he begins. I've been thinking about things, about us. Tian's eyes search his, a silent question hanging in the air. I know, I see it in your eyes. What is it, baby? Sincere's resolve hardens as he declares, I have to try, Tian, for our family. I cannot stand the life of Tommy and his gang. Under the harsh glow of neon signs, the street corner pulses with restless energy, colors bleeding across the graffiti-scarred walls. Tommy and Sincere face each other, their silhouettes stark against the urban decay, the air thick with unspoken conflict. Sincere's expression hardens as he suggests, maybe we should look into some legit business opportunities, man. Get out of this game. Tommy's eyes flash with defiance, his voice laced with scorn. Weak, that's weak, Sincere. Tommy stands firm, his words cutting through the night. We ain't built for that. Bathed in the soft glow of stained glass windows, Sincere enters the church, his footsteps echoing in the hallowed space. The gentle strains of gospel music fill the air as he moves with hesitant steps, his face reflecting a profound inner turmoil. Approaching the pastor, Sincere's voice is thick with yearning as he confesses, I'm searching for redemption, a new path. My life feels lost. The pastor responds with solemn reassurance. The path to redemption begins with understanding your true purpose. Seek it with an open heart, and you will find your way. In the dimly lit lounge, smoke swirls, casting shadows that dance across the plush velvet furniture, hinting at hidden dangers. Ox, a hulking figure, dominates the room with his presence, his gaze intense as he addresses Tommy. This shipment ain't just product, Tommy, it's a statement, a test. Ox leans forward, his voice a low growl that fills the room. There are vultures circling, Tommy. Rivals who'd love to see us stumble. Loyalty is paramount, understand? Tommy meets Ox's gaze, his expression unwavering as he pledges. You have my unwavering dedication, Ox, always. Under the radiant sun, the golden beach glistens, a picturesque scene of warmth and light. Sincere watches his family, their laughter echoing across the sand, a poignant mix of joy and longing etched on his face. Children's joyous shouts fill the air as they build sandcastles, fragile monuments to the hope shimmering in Sincere's heart. The weight of past choices settles upon him as Sincere silently vows to sculpt a brighter future for his beloved family. In the dimly lit police station, Detective Bruckus sits amidst a chaotic array of files and photographs, each a testament to Tommy and Sincere's dark deeds. The weight of the city's safety rests heavily on his shoulders as he surveys the evidence, a web of deceit and violence spun across the city. His eyes narrow at a photograph of the two criminals, his jaw tight with resolve. His determination hardens, fueled by the conviction that they pose a significant threat to the city's fragile peace. Bruckus clenches his fist, his voice resonating with unwavering resolve. I will use any means necessary to bring them down. In Tommy's apartment, loud music throbs as cigarette smoke mingles with the aroma of expensive liquor, filling the air with a haze of opulence. Amidst the revelry of dancing women and sharply dressed men, Tommy radiates charisma as he holds court, his laughter echoing through the room. Sincere's face is etched with concern as he enters the party, his presence casting a shadow on the extravagant scene. Tommy, we need to talk. This isn't the life you want, Sincere says, his voice a stark contrast to the music. Tommy retorts. Sincere, my brother, join the party. This is exactly the life I want. The streets provide, and I provide for them. The night explodes with gunfire as a speeding car unleashes a deadly barrage towards Tommy and Sincere. Bullets tear into brick and pavement, sending sparks flying in a lethal dance of near misses. Tommy shoves Sincere to the ground, a desperate act of protection against the hail of bullets. The car vanishes into the darkness, leaving a lingering cloud of smoke and the deafening echo of gunfire. Sincere stares, his eyes wide with chilling realization, at the bullet-riddled wall, a stark reminder of his mortality and the life he yearns to leave behind. In the bright ambiance of the restaurant, Sincere faces his potential business partner, his eyes shimmering with hope and ambition. He speaks with fervent excitement, painting a vivid picture of legitimate success, a stark contrast to his shadowed past. The discussion revolves around investment opportunities, each word a potential stepping stone towards a new life. Sincere envisions a future where he can provide for his family, a beacon of hope illuminating his path forward. A palpable determination radiates from him, a silent promise to transcend his troubled history and embrace a brighter destiny. This meeting is more than business. It's Sincere's chance at redemption, a pivotal moment where dreams begin to take flight. In the dimly lit warehouse, long shadows stretch across towering stacks of crates as Tommy oversees the illicit drug deal, sweat glistening on his brow. Distant sirens wail, growing louder, their flashing blue and red lights cutting through the grimy windows, signaling impending chaos. Pandemonium erupts as Tommy's crew scrambles for weapons, the warehouse doors bursting open to reveal police with guns blazing. Amidst the fierce shootout, bullets ricochet off metal and concrete, the air thick with the acrid smell of gunpowder and the desperate screams of the wounded as Tommy returns fire from behind a crate. Tommy sits on the edge of the bunk, the cold steel bars painting shadows across his face. He stares at the chipped concrete wall, lost in the labyrinth of his own thoughts. The weight of his choices presses down on him, heavy and suffocating. Regret etches deep lines into his weary face, each one a testament to past ambitions. The somber atmosphere of the jail cell hangs heavy, a constant reminder of his isolation. This is the price he pays for his unwavering commitment to the streets, a debt now cruelly collected. Bathed in the warmth of the sun, Sincere walks down a vibrant street, his steps light with newfound freedom. His family surrounds him, their laughter echoing like a sweet melody in the air. Gone are the shadows of yesterday. Sincere's clean, simple clothes speak of a fresh start. A genuine smile graces his lips, reflecting the gratitude swelling in his heart. Each step forward is a testament to his transformation, a journey away from darkness. The sun-drenched street becomes a pathway to hope, where Sincere embraces the promise of a brighter future. Inside the church, Sincere sits surrounded by his family, a portrait of quiet reflection amidst the sacred space. Sunlight paints the scene through stained glass windows, illuminating the subtle dance of dust motes in the air. Sincere observes the faces of the congregation, a sense of peace slowly enveloping him. Memories flicker across Sincere's face, a silent acknowledgement of past errors and the arduous journey he has undertaken. Gratitude fills his heart, a beacon of hope for a rebuilt life and a luminous future for his family. Under a sky ablaze with the fiery hues of sunset, Tommy stands at the beach's edge, his worn clothes hinting at a life weathered by time. The ocean breeze whips through his hair as he squints, the salt spray stinging his eyes with memories and unspoken words. Across the vast expanse of sand, Sincere stands silhouetted against the blazing horizon, a figure of stark contrast and silent strength. Their eyes meet across the distance, a profound, wordless acknowledgement of the diverging paths they now tread. The sun dramatically dips below the horizon, signaling the symbolic end of their shared era, casting long, merging shadows. The encroaching darkness swallows the beach, leaving behind only the echoes of what was and the uncertainty of what will be.